So we're gonna go by the print shop, Higginbotham. Made it downtown Anniston now. Found the print shop. See the lettering up on the side of the wall there.
Higginbotham Printing. This is where I worked back in 1974, 75. This was the main entrance to the office area here for the print shop. And I was a delivery driver for the print shop.
What year would that have been?
74, 75.
I was born in 74, so you were working here the first year of my life.
I was. Now you'll notice down here is another doorway with a pull-up door thing. Can you see it from your
I can
angle?
see it. It's like is that where the delivery truck pulled up to?
That was where I would pull up for the delivery truck, and all the print stuff would come out, and all the print shop was out that way, and then the delivery would come out that door, and I would take the stuff. Yeah.
That is so neat that the lettering is still up there. No longer in operation. Wow. That is cool. You were working here as long as I've been alive. Well, you were working here
right after you were born.
Right after I was born. That's a better way to explain it.
Yeah.
And you see someone has a little damage down here. There's a few items in there, some shelving, a desk, chair, and other accessories. Not too much though. Little memories of the past. The downtown area is very, very nostalgic. It's like stepping back in time with the Rexall there, the clock in the middle. Yeah, it's like time just stopped through here. Check it out. Old movie theater there. It says coming soon, Star Wars. What? 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 What?
You were born in 1974. We were living at the time in Verona, Mississippi. About 3 weeks later, we moved back to Aniston for the second time. And we had a mobile home, and this is the mobile home we had. And there you and your mama outside our mobile home. That's the mobile home we lived in.
Like a month or two old.
Something like that.
I was born in Tupelo, moved over here as about a month or two old.
Exactly.
Now, we have tried to find this online.
And now we're going to visually go try to see it.
Maybe it will jar something in your memory.
Hopefully it will.
And we'll just drive around till we can see something that maybe looks familiar, like a cross street.
Now, this is a double-wide mobile home in a mobile home park built for single-wide trailers. So we were an oddity in this little neighborhood. Here's one more shot at our front door.
You'll see it looks like it says number 13 on the garbage can.
Yeah.
Lot 13, of whichever one it is.
Yeah, this is like the power unit or whatever that's called.
I think the next photo is the garbage can. Oh, you're right. It is the power unit. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. This is June. This is me, and that's little you.
Little me.
Little you.
What's the last photo? Or is that the last one?
That's the. Oh, this is the original Wellborn Church.
We're going to go by there too, right?
Exactly.
So you met in a house.
We did.
When?
Right after I left this church here, they wanted me to come preach for them until we moved to Mississippi. So.
Okay, so we'll try to find both those.
I know this is all kind of confusing chronologically for everybody that's
because
watching.
this is before I was born. This is 73, where this is 74.
Correct.
Nonetheless, it's all still in the same town.
Yes. Once this group formulated into an actual church organization, they invited me to come back. Then in 1974, after you were born, this is the only main road coming off of the highway back there, going toward the Wellborn Church where I preached, that we could possibly look for that mobile home park where we lived. That's where I'm going this way. Now, this is the first Sunday that the group that became the Wellborn Christian Church met in these people's house right here for that first Sunday service, and I was their preacher.
Before you guys got the church building.
This is before we moved to Mississippi. This is after we left the Indian Oaks Church, but before we moved to Mississippi, only about a year and a half later to move back to Wellborn.
And there's my mom right there in the center of the screen with the blue dress on. Bottom of that stairs.
Yep.
You see have it dated June 73. That'd have been January of 73, so 8 months before I was born. And the staircase is right there.
That's the place.
So my mama would have been standing right there at the bottom of that staircase.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. We met at a YMCA.
Here's the building now. After the YMCA, they built this.
Correct.
So the picture I just showed was at the house.
This was the original, this was the very first Sunday meeting.
The photo in front of the house down the hill.
Correct.
And then the YMCA.
And then they started meeting in a YMCA while I was preaching in Mississippi.
Okay, and then they built this building.
Then they invited me to come back and preach for them in the YMCA. And then I left and moved to Oklahoma, and then they built this building. I see. Well, I appreciate you've been very helpful and very grateful. I'll give Mr. Bird a call and see if I can find out anything else. You've been a sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
My dad was just on the phone, made a couple of calls. Came to find out that what we thought was the YMCA was a club that has since been torn down many years ago, so no luck there. Still haven't had any luck finding the trailer park. Tried a couple other options. There is a Sinclair gas station here, still operational as a mechanic. Check out those classic cars sitting in front. This is Forest Lawn, Forest Green, Forest Lawrenceston. Lawrence, his name is Lawrence Fangs.
Jameson Lawrence.
His name is James Jesterton. We're like this. Oh, dirty rotten scoundrels humor. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Today number 6 of the road trip that I am currently be going across with my father, who is behind the Oklahoma state sign. It's gonna be good. I'm inviting you to join me and my dad into Oklahoma.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Take 2. As we go into Oklahoma.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Oklahoma, 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 Oklahoma.
I forgot about
Put the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels reference in there.
That's right.
Join me, shall you? Now pulling through Miami, Oklahoma. You always know when someone's from Oklahoma when they don't call it Miami. Pronounced Miami.
Took me a long time to ever get used to that.
How people say Miami?
Miami.
People from this neck of the woods, Miami. We're going to pass through Miami, spelled with an I at the end, and go to Commerce, which is the next little town over. And I always enjoy looking at the classic neon, with also a classic car alert, but also some classic neon under the Wayland's Hamburgers at the Cuckoo Bird. And there's a cuckoo clock bird protruding from the front of this awesome, which also just so happens to be on Route 66 structure in Miami, right before pulling into Commerce. Nice, I've eaten here before, but we ate at Brahms, so I'm not hungry right now. And now, Commerce, Oklahoma. This over here was a store.
A grocery store, yep, on the right-hand side. We shop there often.
Water tower and Chamber of Commerce was?
That was the first Christian church building in the day when I preached here.
And next to
Behind the building was where we lived. Now it's a vacant lot.
Right there.
And we have pictures to prove it.
Part of the sidewalk still there. The foundation looks like it's been pulled up.
Trying to see if there was a sidewalk up to the house or not.
There was in the photos.
Oh, there was, yeah. Maybe I can figure out where it was. Going across here is the sidewalk we're standing on.
So where I'm standing, this is little me. This is the part that's now gone.
Yeah, that would have led up to the house here.
So this would be the angle. Walk back over here. Let's stand more or less where the same.
Yeah, your mom was
same
standing
vicinity.
probably at the steps of the house. She's probably standing here when she took this picture.
There's this sidewalk there.
Yeah, there's.
So if we go off of this, kind of step over into the middle, so that would be right about there. More of a ditch now than there was then.
That's
a more
true.
prominent ditch. You know, but this has been 47 years ago. There's the street.
See, we have another angle of the ditch. Nope. There's
This.
you and your mom in front of the porch.
That would be facing this way. That was you taking the photo from the sidewalk.
Thereabouts, yeah. Maybe on the walkway up to the house.
Oh, on the, yeah, okay, true. And that would be that angle there.
Yeah. And then here you and I are,
Yeah.
off to the side of this porch. I forgot that we had a swing here. How about that?
Sure do. We like the porch swings.
We did like the swings. There you are with me. Probably a Sunday morning, I'm guessing.
It would be kind of over about here,
Yeah.
taken from the side. There's another photo where you can see around the back. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, this is it.
This is you.
And you can see there was a garage back there.
Yeah.
Now see, there's some concrete there. I wonder if we could find that concrete.
go look
Car
there.
was parked back there, and the clothesline.
And there's an alley. You can see an alley back that ran beside the garage.
Okay, watch out for this water here. Sidewalk is gone, and the shed is gone that was back over there.
Where that blue van is where I would park in front of the garage.
The corner of Walnut Street and A Street.
And we had a street, yeah. And we had a clothesline. You see one of the clothesline posts here in the picture. There's another shot of you on the sidewalk leading up to the front porch. As you can see, here's this sidewalk that's showing here, and there is that tree that's now only a stump.
Wow.
And you can see the road embankments of the ditch here for the roadway
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. And this house over there has been redone, but it is the same formation, same type of roof line, and the same kind of little patio, the little corner patio over there.
Yeah.
Take a look at that.
Here's a shot. You were standing in about the middle of that parking lot there in this picture.
Yeah, here's the pole.
See the pipes coming down here.
Sure was. And the stairs around the back.
There's the stairs. And then you see this portion is kind of protruding out here. That's a flat roof. So one day I'm out here, I don't know if you were with me or not, I'm kicking in the football. And I kicked the football up onto that flat roof.
Yeah?
Of course it didn't roll back down. So I had to get one of those sliding step ladder things,
Yeah.
go up those steps put the sliding step ladder thingy on the top of and up to the roof and climb up there to get that football. I do not like climbing up that ladder.
Yeah, that's high.
This is inside the house. Obviously, this is Christmas time. Apparently, we bought you a new rocking horse.
It would have been like right over here. So kind of, house is elevated a little bit. Front steps there, front porch. Very tiny house right there. Oh, there we go.
And it snowed in Oklahoma. Mom and Dad had to get in the picture too.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is taken. So over here, these houses have been torn down, and now it's another establishment.
This was a daycare at the time, this house.
This still is a daycare.
Well, what did they do?
They've torn the building down and built a new building.
It looks like this is the building.
You think it's the same?
I think it is. Look at the construction of the roof line. I think that's it. Nah, it's been rebuilt.
Pretty close though.
But there
Yeah.
is that building on the corner.
Off
That
to the
church
side.
building. Sure is.
And this is going the other way. There's the poles, there are the windows.
And there's the church building.
Yeah, there it is. Wow.
Let's see what else. Oh, there's
Okay, there's off to the side. That's
over. There's
over
that
there.
bush.
That's the same bush.
That
It's the
bush.
same angle.
Yep.
Yeah, look, that's me right there.
How about that?
And then the other one with Grandma or Grandpa. Is Grandma in the photo?
This was years later.
Oh yeah, Grandma and Grandpa. There's me years later. It's my sister, my mom, and you.
Your
Right
grandpa and grandma came here after I was the minister. He came to be the minister. And then at some point in time, we came back to visit them. And here's the house.
There's the front of the house, the front porch of the house.
Yep. There's that tree on the corner back there.
Right there. We're standing right where in the house that I lived in 1977?
75, 76, 77.
75, 76, 77.
78.
How many years was I residing
We were
here?
here for about 3.5 years.
3.5 years. I slumbered on a nightly basis.
You did. In this
Right
very house.
here in this spot.
That's amazing. That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yep.
How far back did it go?
Oh, let me just see here. Probably. Well, we've learned through this trip how bad our memories are.
Yeah, we're a little hazy. I think that's one of our favorite things to say. We're a little hazy on the details.
I don't know. Maybe right around here.
So it's pretty decent size.
It was not all that small. It was kind of narrow.
Narrow.
But, yeah. Right here. And there was some yard to mow back here and then the shed. And there's that alley I was telling you about.
We should see if there's someone in the building if we can get in. Walked over to the exact spot. Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, sister, and myself. Grandpa's car was parked right at the edge of what appears to used to be concrete, or it still partly is concrete. You can see some of the concrete
Some kind of topping.
protruding out there.
Asphalt, maybe.
Asphalt with the dirt and mud on top of it, but that is it. And I recall this photo being taken.
Okay.
I do recall that. I don't know who was taking the photo. A family friend, perhaps,
Could've been
church member.
Church member, I'm guessing.
I do remember this day. Wow. We had gone to a bookstore and bought a sticker for the back of Grandpa's car, and he stuck it on the back of his car. Why I remember that, I do not know.
Better remember than me.
Wow. Now we did manage to get in the building, kind enough to let us look around, but asked that there be no pictures or videos inside for obvious reasons on what it is used for now. It was very nice. Got to have a little stroll down memory lane inside there. You remember way more than I did because I was young.
Okay, it's either this store or it's the corner store on the next block. It may be that next block. One of these was a hardware store Your mother and I walked down, and we saw 2 bicycles. And we decided we wanted to buy a bicycle each. So we bought, probably now that I'm looking at it, probably this place right here, because they used to sell appliances and so on. Anyway, so we bought a bike. I had a bike, she had a bike, and we put a child seat on the back of her bike. And you and me and Mama used to ride around town on those bicycles. Somewhere we've got pictures of those bicycles. I have no idea where. I don't remember seeing them when we did the photos.
Went through the albums. We went through a lot of albums.
Yes, we did.
And a few blocks away, Yankees baseball star Mickey Mantle grew up right here in this home. And the shed that his father and him would play baseball in front of, still standing. No one lives here. Pull over and take a look. When he was 3 years old, his family moved here at the age of 5 and 6. His father started teaching him how to hit. They used the tin barn as a backstop. His father's name was Mutt, would pitch righty, and Mickey's grandfather would pitch lefty, teaching him the fine art of pinch hitting.
Switch hitting.
Switch hitting. What did I say?
Pinch hitting.
Pinch hitting. In a pinch, if you know how to switch hit,
you can hit.
Then you can hit. Mickey once said, I was the only kid in town that didn't get in trouble for breaking a window because that was a good thing. Why was it a good thing? I'm just assuming it was a good thing. I gotta skip past a lot of this. Oh, a ball hit below the windows was a single, above the windows was a double, and the roof was a triple. Over the house was a home run. So when he hit a triple, could have taken out a window. And a home run would be over the top of the house. Remember the time we met Yogi Berra, you and I?
I do remember that.
You want to tell your Yogi Berra story in Commerce?
Impression on me.
It was the
Houston Oilers?
Houston Astros.
Houston Astros.
We used to spring train in Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee at the ballpark there.
And Yogi was
the manager.
He was helping coach.
So the team was coming off the field or coming out of the ballpark. You and I were there because you wanted to watch them for a while.
I wanted to get my baseball signed. I got the baseball signed.
So of course I was this close to Yogi Berra, and I said, I used to live in
Mickey Mantle's
hometown. He wasn't impressed.
He said he didn't even say anything.
I don't think he
got in his car and drove off.
Went away.
That's nice.
Wow, that was kind of one of the 2 dumb moments of my life.
One of the 2? You know, Yogi Berra once said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. It's one of his famous yogiisms. This is amazing that this still stands. Oh, I should also mention, boy howdy did not have baseballs and baseball gloves, but I stopped at a store on the way here and I purchased 2 baseball gloves and a baseball. Should we have a quick little catch out here?
We should chunk.
Wow.
Wow, we've caught every one.
We've caught every one. We back up a little bit.
Scary.
Your shoulder doing all right?
Yeah, okay.
Wow, look at that. It's all coming back to me now. The old gymnasium rhythm.
Yes. I'm going to throw you a knuckleball.
Like Phil Necro. Nice! Stepping inside, you'll notice that a few have signed the banisters. I almost said it's a rite of passage, if you will, but there really is not a lot of signatures. Here's one here. Says, thanks, Mick. Now, I signed in here years ago. Yeah, up here. See, okay, yeah. A lot of people have signed. It's becoming almost like a shrine. There we go. Someone named Steve Lane. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of people have signed all through here. And I have an assortment of pins. Oh, you have a pen.
I found an old pen in my pocket.
Let's sign somewhere where the elements will not wash it away.
Good point.
Maybe over in here. course, this thing might not be here in a couple of years, but for posterity,
Yes.
let's mark up, make sure I can leave my name next to yours.
JWW on the move, 5/15/21.
As of the recording of this, May 15th, 2021. I'm going to put my name right below yours. All right, now documented for posterity. Okay, good to go. For posterity.
Wow.
Great.